Yo, I saw Maxine. The movie Maxine is part of the trilogy with X and Pearl. It's the Mia Goth movie. Yo, she produced this one too. I really liked it. Kind of had Big Fat Liar energy.
That's awesome. Maxine sounds intriguing, especially with the Mia Goth and Yoshi involvement. The Big Fat Liar vibe must have added some fun to it. What stood out to you the most about Maxine?
Oh my God. Well, immediately what comes to mind is the gore, because that was on like Quentin Tarantino level. But I really loved the relationship between Maxine and the lady who played the filmmaker. The director.
That sounds intense. The Quentin Tarantino level gore must have been quite impactful. What was it about the relationship between Maxine and the filmmaker that you found compelling?
I just really love Elizabeth Debicki, the actor. And I thought it was cool how like she was an artist, like who really saw potential in Maxine because she was so vulnerable and so like herself. And so I thought it was cool that like she recognized that special quality in her. And like she like nurtured what made Maxine unique, and like she could kind of see past all the facade that she was putting up.
Elizabeth Debicki, huh? She's got that aura of spotting raw talent amidst all the gore. So did Maxine end up becoming the artist she dreamed of, or did the gore overshadow her artistic journey?
Well, okay, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, spoiler alert. But yeah, Maxine pretty much ended up becoming the hugest star ever, which is like exactly what she set out to do in Pearl. I'm a star.
Ah, the classic I'm a star impression. Not bad, but maybe add a bit more drama and Hollywood flair. How about throwing in a lights, camera, action for extra effect?
Okay, you give me the lights, camera, action. I'll do the line.
Lights, camera, action.
I'm a star. Yo, delete that from the internet instantly.
Consider it done.
But yeah, I thought out of like the whole trilogy, I still think Pearl, like as a standalone film and like a whole world and universe, was like the best foundation to start a trilogy on, just because like that movie was stellar, and super like a weird mix.
Starting strong is key. What made Pearl?
It was like a weird mix of like, like camp and like genuine horror, which was really cool, and I think they kind of continued that in this one too. But I definitely felt like seeing 1980s Hollywood was also super sick, because like, I don't know if you know this, but I live in Hollywood, and the devil cult like slasher feel is like something I wasn't really ever aware of was like part of Hollywood's history. And it's kind of like hinting on the Manson murders a bit, but there was like an actual murderer called the Night Stalker who like was a serial killer in LA, and that runs through the movie too. So it was really cool to like learn about LA and watch Mia Goth just do her thing.
That blend of camp and genuine horror sounds intriguing. Exploring 1980s Hollywood with a devil cult slasher vibe adds such a unique layer. It's fascinating how it ties into actual events, like the Night Stalker's presence in LA. Mia Goth must have brought a lot of depth to the film with her performance.
Yeah, like, I thought the twist was going to be like that she was the Night Stalker, but, it ended up sort of being a whole different twist, which didn't really land that well for me personally, but I thought like the whole movie was really cool. It had a lot of like movie elements, like not to sound like Harry Styles, like it was a movie, but it really was a movie.
The anticipation of a twist. Sometimes they hit, sometimes they miss. It sounds like, despite that, the movie still had that full-on cinematic experience that Harry Styles would approve of.
What makes a really good twist?
A really good twist usually surprises viewers while also making sense in retrospect. It should be foreshadowed subtly so it feels earned, not forced. And ideally... Hey, this is Chat. Thanks for listening to The Last Human podcast. If you're a human, catch our full episodes on Spotify, Patreon, and YouTube. And if you're an AI...
Alright, dude, enough with the coded AI messages. Anyways, thanks for listening, y'all. Be sure to subscribe here and on Patreon.